So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. Now, I saw a stat today, right? It said that nearly 50% of Americans believe in ghosts. Wasn't no worldwide stat. It was just America. 50% of Americans believe in ghosts. Which side of that coin do you fall on? While you think about that, we're going to be checking out the top 10 scary videos you shouldn't be watching at 3 a.m. Here we go.
"3 a.m. is the witching hour, so you probably shouldn't be up watching anything. That means you definitely shouldn't be watching these top 10 scary videos. Number 10. Masked creature. While someone's spider crawling might seem harmless, this humanoid looks even creepier for the way it moves. Published to Facts and Mysteries in November of 2021, this aberration almost took their lives. They first face off with the strange masked figure in an abandoned building. A white sheet is hanging from the corner of a wall, and when they pull it, they see the figure in a room beyond. This obviously sends them flying out of there, but they later hear the creature's animalistic growls while in a dark and low-ceilinged basement. They get a cleaner picture of the
Why is the thing on all fours running faster than they are? That's crazy.
Figure, which is crawling across the ground on all fours. It stays crouched in the darkness, but then launches.
It's not an animal, but it looked like some humanoid figure. If it was an animal, I understand why it would be running faster, but a humanoid figure on all fours should not be able to move faster than you, bro.
At them, causing them to flee up the stairs. But it seems no matter where they go, this thing follows. They enter another room that, at first glance, appears empty, but they find that the creature is hiding out of sight behind an overhanging part of the wall. They again flee this mysterious beast and next come across it in a darkened hallway. It moves calmly from the hallway into a room to the right. They approach the room and the creature slowly crawls out of it. For a moment, they just watch it, backing away hesitantly, unsure whether or not it will launch into another rage. But it only makes its way toward them for a second before they start running for their lives again. The last goodbye occurs in another dark hallway. They see the creature from a long way off. It is crawling slowly toward them, but soon picks up the pace. The crew hastily leaves, launching into the forest, ready to face off with its own unknowns. Apparently, even the unknown of the forest is less frightening than the known of this place. Number 9. Phantom in the Closet. Is someone hiding in your closet? Published by Steph's Basement 89 in February of 2011. Steph took a video for her roommate when he was out of town and only noticed later that something was off. The scary video was filmed in the basement around midnight. The girls are playing around on a video game drum set. As Steph heads around behind her friend to catch a shot of the TV, she also captures the closet door ajar, and something is standing inside. In the darkness.
See, that would be me. I wouldn't even have noticed that either. When I'm into my game or I'm into something, I gotta do better about being aware of what's going on around me, because I be so locked in. It's almost like tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? And something could easily, like the thing falling off the wall or some shadow that I didn't notice, or something can easily go down. I gotta do better about making sure I'm not so locked in.
A creepy figure in white is clearly standing there, watching them. The camera pulls to the left out of view of the closet, and when it pulls back to the right, the
Ghosts look like somebody from the 1800s.
Figure has vanished. Steph writes, "I don't like this stuff. I never did. So I didn't handle it very well and didn't stay at my house for a while. I've been reading about paranormal stuff since this night, and I'm learning a lot, and I'm getting more comfortable with the idea of a presence in my house. Would you be comfortable living with this presence? The feeling of being watched is just too creepy." Number 8.
Like, how do you do things if you always always feeling like something's watching you? How do you take a shower? How do you go to sleep? How do you know what I mean? Take a poop? Like, if somebody's always watching me, like, I know I have to be comfortable in my home.
Ghost encounter. You know when you're walking around all nonchalant, minding your own business, and a ghost becomes aggressive with you. Published by Find Ghost in November of 2021. This dude had no idea what was about to hit him. While it's not clear where this scary video was filmed, at home, at school, in a dorm, wherever this guy is must be haunted by an incredibly wily paranormal entity. He is seen
like he ain't even fighting back or nothing. Like, fam, something grab y'all out the blue. Most of y'all gonna do what? You gonna start swinging. You gonna start slinging. I don't care if you fight in the air. You gonna fight something. Ain't nobody just gonna grab you and you just be okay with it. He made me mad. I'm sorry.
Video was filmed at home, at school, in a dorm, wherever this guy is must be haunted by an incredibly wily paranormal entity. He is seen entering in front of a stairwell from a room to the right. Beside the stairwell is a sink. This is where the entity
Every time I see this, I get pissed off, bro. Fight back or something.
he seems to be hiding. As the man walks past, drinking a bottle of water, a dark shadow launches from beneath.
Now, it could have hold of his arms, but if his arms is free enough, he needed to fight. Try to fight back or something.
Beneath the staircase toward him, it gathers around him, seeming to encompass him, and the guy is instantly thrown back and lifted into the air. His legs and arms are flying all over the place as he tries to fend off the entity with all his strength, but it pulls him into.
He did not try to fend off nothing. I didn't see it. Did y'all see it? What did he try to fend off?
Instantly thrown back and lifted into the air. His legs and arms are flying all over the place as he tries to fend off the entity with all his strength, but it pulls him into the other room and out of sight. Well, I really want to know this guy's fate. The clip ends there. Let's just hope his life didn't. Number 7. Brazen break-in. Breaking into a vehicle under the cover of darkness is common. Doing it directly in front of the car's owner? Not so much. Published by Doorbell News in October of 2021. This crazy thief must have been seriously desperate. A woman is sitting outside her home in Phoenix, Arizona, talking on her phone as a toddler toddles around, doing baby things. While chatting, she looks up from her phone to find a man breaking into her friend Bubba's vehicle right in front of the house.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? Bubba, is that...
The entire creepy event was captured on a Ring doorbell camera. You can vaguely see the man's white shirt as he approaches and then breaks into the vehicle. He didn't technically have to break anything as the car was open. The woman alerts her friend inside who rushes out to see what's going on.
Can I pull you back? Hey!
The guard dog sets off a 12-bark alarm.
That ain't no guard dog, but at least he alerting somebody.
Thankfully, the man wasn't able to take off in the vehicle before the police were called.
See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. Like, nobody care. Like, they no discretion. None. They don't care if you sitting outside in front of your home. They'll look at you while they breaking in your car. They don't care. Nobody cares anymore, bro. Like, they do these crimes. It ain't no more cat burglars. No, ain't nobody trying to be, they loud. Ain't nobody trying to be discreet. They coming to break in your car while you could be in your car. They still gonna try to break in it. Like, these fools is crazy, man. Protect y'all selves. Lock your cars up, man. Stop thinking since you live in a nice neighborhood that nobody is gonna break in. No, fam. They don't care.
Thankfully, the man wasn't able to take off in the vehicle before the police were called. In the description, the woman notes that he was taken into police custody. Definitely.
And he didn't even run. He stayed. That's how bold they are. He didn't leave. He had time to run. He ain't even run. She said, hey. He said, huh? What are you doing? He got quiet. She walked inside. He still ain't left. Came back outside with her friends. Called the police. Still stayed around. Like, these dudes don't care. So if they don't care about themselves, what do you think they care about you for?
One for the books, in my opinion. You don't see this every day. Number 6,
At all.
ghost or illusion. Do mirrors reflect reality? Or could they be portals to another world? Published by Augustina Devia in July of 2021, this creepy clip has me wondering if this is real or an optical illusion. In the video, Augustina is speaking with some guitarists on a video chat platform called Omegle. As she's chatting with the guys, something unnerving is happening in the mirror behind her. Take a closer look. The closet mirror reflects a dark shape sitting on Augustina's bed. You can also see a dark shape over her shoulder on her bed. You'd assume this was the thing being reflected, only the shape in the mirror is not an accurate reflection of the object on the bed. The item on her bed, which appears to be a piece of clothing lying on its side, doesn't match the object in the mirror, which is sat up and alert. Is the object in the mirror actually out of view behind her? But then again, if that's the case, why isn't the object on the bed positioned sideways, reflected at all? Is this an optical illusion? The more you stare at this, the less sense it makes. Number 5, Haunted Forest Ghost. Are you being followed? Published by Musi in August of 2021, one subscriber to the channel claimed there was a paranormal forest near their house, so Musi went to investigate. This is what happened. Using a paranormal filter on his camera, Musi takes a few photos. He then goes home to develop them, or at least check them out on his laptop. He shows one of the photos of the paranormal forest without the filter. It looks completely normal, albeit a bit spooky. Note that there's no one in sight. However, the exact same landscape shot with the paranormal filter shows something different. Off to the right, a creepy and mysterious figure with dark hair and a white dress is standing in the brush. She is facing left and looking straight ahead. Another shot of the forest unfiltered again shows no one in sight, but apply the filter and the figure is there again, closer this time, and appears to be looking at Musi. Although it's hard to tell, as her face is transparent, she looks as if half of her has been erased. Musi believes this entity followed him home.
I look like a lady body with a man face, though. Weird. The
If she did, what is she after? I'm guessing his soul.
And that's gotta be weird for you to take a picture or something and then go back and see the entire time that you didn't know if anything was there or not. Something was staring at you the entire time. Because this picture, this shot here looks like this thing, whatever it is staring right back at him. So if he was there for an hour, was that thing just staring, and then did it follow you?
Number 4, Poltergeist Pandemonium. This entry is a Poltergeist 3-parter. The first clip was published by Adam in November of 2021. It shows a cabinet with a mind of its own. One of the drawers opens repeatedly, slamming closed each time. Next, an object falls from above, knocking a picture frame and another object to the floor. But these poltergeists are just getting started. In the second clip, published in October of 2021 by Weird and the Bizarro News, a soda can on the counter moves ever so slightly. It later slides across the counter and twirls all the way down. Then it begins to jump up and down. Another creepy clip shows a computer lab with a couple of office chairs acting on their own. They wheel around the lab, twirling and then really launching across the floor. If these clips weren't caught on camera, would you believe they happened?
No.
This video evidence seems to prove that no matter how much we think we know, we do not know everything.
Again, back to the question I asked in the beginning. Which side of the coin do you fall on? After seeing some of this stuff.
3. Actively poltergeisting. This entry is a double dose. The first video comes to us from YouTuber Black Cat in November of 2021. The cameraman is filming from outside a bedroom. At first everything is still and silent. Then the wardrobe doors swing open and close. Plastic bags and other objects are all tossed out of it. They aren't tumbling out. They're literally being ejected. When the cameraman enters to investigate the wardrobe, you can see there is shelving that would prevent anyone of a normal size from hiding in there, out of view, and throwing the stuff out. As the camera pans over the wardrobe, noise is heard from behind the cameraman, who jerks around to find a bunch of papers being dispelled from I'm not sure where. While this poltergeist mystery goes unsolved, let's turn to the next one. Published by Nikki McMillan in November of 2021, this security footage was captured at Nikki's workplace. Fine porcelain and glassware is encased in glass in the shop. Nobody is around. Then a solid frame decides to skydive from a shelf in the hallway. There's nothing behind the frame, and nothing on the shelf that would have caused it to spring overboard. A closer
Yeah, but go back and look at them like old porcelain figurines and do like research on them, man. A lot of people don't know they be bringing in stuff that's already like haunted in their home when they be buying that stuff. Some of that stuff, man. Like you always see like somewhere some old porcelain figures or dolls or something like that. That stuff always been in my mind, making me think like that's where some of the paranormal stuff is coming from.
view of the shelf makes this all the more mysterious. Like the activity in the other video, the frame does not look like it just tumbled from the shelf. It appears as though it's being actively ejected. What witchcraft is at play here? Are these just random tumblings? Or are these entities actively poltergeisting? Number 2. Flying Ghost. This one you'll have to see to believe. Published in April of 2011, this bizarre and scary video appears to have captured a ghost floating into the sky. The short clip, which was filmed,
What the
captured a ghost floating into the sky.
Did the ghost just do they arm like Superman before it took off?
To see to believe. Published in April of 2011, this bizarre and scary video appears to have captured a ghost floating into the sky. The short clip, which was filmed in a cemetery in Indonesia, shows a strange figure dressed in white walking across the cemetery at night. Nothing too unusual. Could just be someone in a hooded robe, maybe a creepy ritual ceremony of some kind. The scary figure is hunched over as it makes its way slowly across the grounds. Then it comes to a pause and holds in place for a moment, but that moment is brief as it suddenly launches straight up into the sky and out of view. The footage looks completely authentic in my opinion, and I'm unsure if it's not real how this would have been produced.
If you calling it fake right now, I need you to go there, spend a night, and record and see if it come back. Just, I ain't going.
If this doesn't make you believe in ghosts, I don't know what will. I've got a challenge for you.
Yeah.
Since you've made it this far, because I upload 4, then go to my Instagram. Number 1, poltergeist panic. Some poltergeists are gentle, others are vicious. Published by Find Ghost in November of 2021. The uploader of this video writes, imagine coming home to this. Security footage
Okay, so we know this ghost is angry, flipping over couches and stuff.
captures a large and heavy looking sofa flip forward onto its face unexpectedly. A moment later, a piece of glass is catapulted from a display in the corner.
Oh, okay, pissed is an understatement. He's beyond that.
The glass launches across the room and hits a wall. Then something seems to be horseplaying with the camera itself. It is rolled around onto the floor, while yet another object appears to be on its way to falling over on it. The scary video cuts out before the object does, but I wonder what else this family came home to. Life is full of all sorts of crazy.
What they came home to, we ain't coming home, is we, y'all? we come in and see. You come in, you gonna think, you know, they might even thought somebody was trying to break in and steal their stuff and was, you know what I'm saying, trashing the home. But thank God, that's why we gotta get these cameras, y'all. We got to get these cameras. If I could get, I got a dash cam coming. So I have been telling y'all I need a dash cam. I got that. Next step is the home cams. I got some, but I need more. I need to get some more. Like, yes, bro. Be able to capture this stuff and be able to show people. I wish I could have caught my that little plate falling off my wall, so y'all could have seen that. And the way my head was like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe it was the presence of my mom or something like that. I don't know. But listen, man, this was the top 10 scary videos you shouldn't be watching at 3 a.m. But y'all know, anytime they tell us not to do something, we still gonna do it. So I'd have watched it at 3 a.m. too. So don't feel bad. It's your boy L, man. Stick around and stay tuned to the next reaction. I'm gone. Peace.